Today I want to tell you that black lives do not matter to black people, but I will tell you what matters. Let's talk about it.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Closer to God Ministries, where we push forward in the kingdom of the Most High Yah. Closer to God Ministries is for those who really want to learn true submission, true obedience, reverence, and a fear of the Most High Yah. One thing about Closer to God Ministries is I'm not afraid to push the envelope. There's a lot of things that go on in the world that need to be addressed, but religious leaders won't talk about it. Closer to God Ministries, I'm pushing forward. Each man must be convinced in his own mind. I'm gonna give you the disclaimer. This is not for everybody. If you're somebody that has a soft spirit, a sensitive spirit, you don't like that hard truth that can set you free, this is not for you. But if you choose to stay tuned, don't just run off on the plug with my content. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, turn your notifications on so you can see when I'm posting new content. And then if you really want to support the channel, check out the doggone link in the description for some exclusive discount codes. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Glory to the Most High Yah. Shalom. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Man, I'm going to spend this time to just rap with you for a second and just speak in truth. And if you are a part of the black community and you know the dysfunction in our black community, then you will understand what I'm saying. When we think about Black Lives Matter, you know, this was a political plot to gain following, to gain revenue, but the whole essence in it was dysfunctional. You know, it was misleading. It, you know, caused people to attract to it because of the rise of emotions. And don't get me wrong, it's a good slogan, it's a good catchphrase, but when you have black people behind something like this, and especially the women that started it and what they represent, Black Lives Matter are not important to black people. They saw this as something to gain profit off of black people who thought that they might not have been dysfunctional and possibly dealing with some mental health issues. And you look how it turned out. What did they use that money for? They were buying mansions. They were living their best life. Isn't that typical of the black community? But let me tell you what does matter to black people. Fame, funds, fun, and followers. That's what matters to black people. Because let me tell you something. You know, not a week goes by that black on black crime occurs, and we'll get on social media and we'll post how sad it is, and we'll say we knew them and I went to school with them, but we won't support our own policing up our own communities with the same energy as we supported Black Lives Matter. Man, people were going out buying Black Lives Matter t-shirts. It became like the new Nike. It became like the new Jordan for the black community. So if you wanted to be part of the end community, you got to have you one of these Black Lives Matter. But look at that. I told you guys, people ridicule me for saying don't support this nonsense. I know what time it is. I can see the writing on the wall. And then it comes out that it was a doggone scandal. But when it comes to what matters to black people, it ain't doggone black lives, because we got the doggone highest divorce rate. The doggone women that started don't support fathers in the home. Look at the lifestyle that they live. When we doggone think about it, we got the highest abortion rate, the highest doggone divorce rate. What you mean Black Lives Matter? We got the highest rate of single mothers. Don't know, our community steady is talking about they want to do right, but ain't nobody willing to labor with these doggone hands. Miss a couple days of work to try to police up our young men. Don't nobody want to do volunteer service because there ain't no funds in it. Well, how much, you know, when it comes to what we want to do, how much we gonna get paid? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. Policing up our community is not about getting paid. It's not about increasing your followers. It's not about being famous. It's not about having fun. Honestly, it is going to be far from fun. Honestly, it's going to be far from fun. But black lives don't matter, because let me tell you what will happen. And a lot of these cities where people were going hard for Black Lives Matters and protesting and all of that stuff, when somebody white kills one of us, let me tell you what happened when one of us kills one of us. We sit by, we don't do nothing. We don't say nothing. We get on Facebook, we repost, we retweet. But let a doggone rapper or celebrity doggone come to our titty. Oh, we gonna sell out the doggone concert. We gonna sell out the arena. We gonna sell out the arena. And you got men doggone out there, they're gonna be fresh to death. You got women out there, they're gonna be going above and beyond, trying to get some doggone fame, so have some fun, live their best life, increase their doggone followers, and instead of policing up our own community. Black lives do not matter to black people, not the average black person. I can guarantee you that, because look at what they're drawn to. Look at how easily we're deceived. Look at the deception that has been pulled over our eyes and how we gravitate to anything without testing the spirit in it. A lot of people don't hear me, man, when I speak this truth, but discernment is a gift of the spirit. And if the spirit is not on you, you may not doggone have that doggone gift. So this is how I can break this stuff down surgically like this and say, hey, I know we got to do better. See, as black people, when we stop worrying about, doggone fame, funds, and followers, we'll be able to actually police up our community, because everybody will have a common collective. Everybody will have the same doggone interest. But right now, that ain't the case. Black Lives Matter is not going to be the first time that people get doggone gypped out of their money, hoodwinked, bamboozled. It's going to happen again. I can guarantee you. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Check out the link in the description, because I'm only shooting it gun barrel straight.